Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Good Monday morning. What's the matter, Cole? Can't take it? Good morning from the office. I am your host, BKP. We are North Georgia's only live online morning show. Yes, let me bring that into the picture real quick. We have decorated for the show. That is our Christmas tree. Carla would be happy. That's the FYN Good Morning from the Office official Christmas tree. I know you're already yelling out there, but it's not even Thanksgiving and the Christmas decorations are up. Well, you know, it wasn't that hard to pull the tree out. I had to pull it. Yes, we are back at Good Monday morning. Did you have a good weekend? I have a good weekend. I had a great weekend. I really did. Really enjoyed my weekend. You know, let me give you, I did not realize that I am a professional weather reporter. I mean, I'm professional. Yeah, I'm a professional. Here's a freeze warning, folks. It's freezing. That's my freeze warning this morning. BKP, when you go out, get the coat out. Right, Cole?
Yeah, you see your breath.
Yeah, it's freezing. But what it is not this morning, and the fire is not extinguished, but it is not smoky out. It actually smells pretty good. I could not. Yesterday was nice and clear, much better. I do not smell the smoke. Hopefully the air quality is much better, and everybody's doing better this week as far as the fires and the air quality that we've had here in North Georgia and the smoke we've had to smell. So we're happy about that. You know, I come on early in the morning. This show starts at 8:02. Good morning. It's Thanksgiving week. So give me we're back at Trump Tower this morning. The reason we're back at Trump Tower is Trump held marathon meetings all weekend long. What are we doing this weekend, boss? We're working. But it's Saturday. We're working. But it's Sunday. We're working. I don't care. We'll go to church. After church, it's right back to work. So Trump has gone from Bedminster, New Jersey, which I know all too well. I know right where his place is. My understanding, it's the old John DeLorean. Remember DeLorean? It's the old John DeLorean estate there. Back to the future, folks. Back to the future. The car, the DeLorean. But anyhow, he has left. We're keeping an eye on the front door because he's left Bedminster, New Jersey, and he's back at Trump Tower this morning. So we're set up there. You know, at 8 o'clock in the morning, some of the talk shows, they come on at, 10, 11, 12, and you've already had your coffee. You know, there's things I have to deal with in the morning, like, is it too early to listen to Duran Duran? Or should anybody ever listen to Duran Duran? Now, there's things that I have to decide, hey, you haven't had your coffee. Should I really come here and talk about it this early in the morning? Folks, there's a major difference in governing and ruling, okay? Governing and ruling. The Donald Trump administration is putting together a cabinet to govern versus ruling that the other side of the aisle wants to do. They want to rule. And let me tell you what's going on this morning in the barracks all over the world this morning. There are generals, there are staff sergeants, there's all the rank are going through, and they're going through and they're kicking everybody this morning at 6 a.m. or 5:30, whatever time they're getting up. They're kicking the bed and they're saying, get out of bed, get out now. We've only got 59 days and 15 hours and 55 minutes left until Mad Dog takes over. And I'm telling you what, when Mad Dog takes over, it is not going to be anything like it is today in the military under Barack Obama. I'm telling you, they're right now, oh my God, it's going through there. Now, the top guys in the military are not concerned. I'm saying that jokingly. But they're going through and they're saying, in 60 days, in 59 days, 15 hours and 54 minutes, Mad Dog General James Mathis may be taking over the department, be Secretary of Department of Defense. Wow. You know, liberals are confused. Donald Trump, let me give you a message from President-elect Trump to all liberal media out there. You're confused if you think Donald Trump cares what you think, okay? He went out and promised the American people, whether you're upset, maybe they weren't in San Francisco, maybe they weren't in Los Angeles, maybe they weren't in areas, there's a lot of them though, maybe they weren't in areas like rural America out there in Oklahoma and Kansas, you know, and Michigan, and maybe it wasn't rural America, but you're badly mistaken if he is concerned about what you think, okay? All the media is trying to pick cabinet members to calm things down for the Trump administration, so he doesn't go through the first 2 years having to deal with his bad picks. Just telling you. Here's what's wrong, folks. And I'm going to give it to you straight, then we're going to work on what we have to deal with today, what we're going to be talking about. First of all, what do we do exactly? I'm not for sure. But the open season on shooting police officers has to end. Okay? A Texas police shooting intensifies manhunt for suspect in a Texas police shooting, okay? Authorities in Texas were hunting a gunman Monday accused of killing a detective after shooting him twice in the face while he was writing out a traffic ticket to the driver. San Antonio Police Chief William McManus identified the fallen officer as Benjamin Marconi, okay, 50 years old, a 20-year veteran of the force. Marconi was shot to death in his squad car late Sunday morning outside police headquarters. I'm not for sure. I'm not for sure on this. We have to stop. We have to stop the open shooting of police officers. Has to end. Okay. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. If you would like to send me messages, our phone number is 706-889-9700, 706-889-9700, or you can email me at chief@fetchernews.com, chief@fetchernews.com. It is Thanksgiving week. I am wearing my Shop Small button, Shop Small. That is November, what day is it? 26th, November 26th.
Not too long from now.
Yeah, this Saturday. This Saturday is Shop Small America. We are encouraging here at FetcherNews.com to support your small local business, your downtown areas, and shop small. So that's why I have my button. I have the card right here on the front of the table. I'll move it up a little bit so you can see it there. But anyhow, that is this weekend. We have a lot going on. We have Light Up LJ is Friday, right? Is that Friday night? Friday night's Light Up LJ. We're going to have the big parade and light the Christmas tree downtown LJ. Saturday is Light Up Blue Ridge. We're going to have the big light the tree up there. Have the parade Saturday there. We've got a lot going on. Thursday is Thanksgiving. A couple things I want you to email me on this morning or text me, 706-889-9700, chief@fetchernews.com. Text me on cabinet picks, who you would like to see in certain cabinet positions, okay? Email me that. Email me any comments you have on the cabinet or advisor, chief advisor pick, or the NSA, Michael Flynn, any of those picks. Email me what you think about those, or text me. And it's Thanksgiving week, so I want to go right into email me or tell me what you're thankful for. Now, what am I thankful for? That is a big question, right? What are you thankful for? Now, you get the usual, and it's, I don't want to be insensitive. People accuse me of being insensitive sometimes, okay? But I'm not. The usuals, I'm thankful for my wife. I'm thankful for my children. I'm thankful for this turkey. I'm thankful for, Grandma. I'm thankful for her pie. The usuals, right? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not being insensitive. But let me tell you, this Thanksgiving, I'm thankful the American people, I'm thankful we ended up with a candidate that bypassed all establishment rules and went straight to the American people with the agenda of the American people, we the people. And I'm thankful that you went out and voted. And I'm thankful that the president-elect this morning is Donald J. Trump. I'll be thankful for it for quite some time. Now, I can go on and on. But, and I'm not making light. I mean, yes, I want the turkey, and I'm thankful for everything, all right? Thankful for my dogs, thankful for my house, thankful for my warm bed. I mean, I know the usuals. But what I'm thankful this year, don't send me messages. You know I will look. They know I will look. I got 2 or 3 people out there that know I will look. But yes, I'm thankful for the President-elect Donald J. Trump this morning, and it makes for a great week of Thanksgiving. So send me what you're thankful for. Now, here's the problem. White people. I always like to give a minute for the, I can't believe he said that at 8:12 in the morning. The problem is white people. That's what the media is seeing, okay? I mean, they're all up in arms that Donald Trump talks to white people. I mean, they're saying, can't you even bring like, somebody in to make it look like you're trying, Donald? They can't take it. They can't stand it. Now, there's 4,000 jobs, and I want to give you briefly the Donald Trump, before we go to our break, side of America. Okay? Now, if you'll stay with me, I'm going to show you right now what is not being talked about, basically at all right? They're talking about, and we'll get to it later in the day, we're talking about Kansas Secretary of State Chris Kobach. We'll get to that, okay? They're talking about General Mathis. They're talking about, the media's talking about Michael Flynn, anti-Islamic, ex-general. They're talking about that. They're talking about Steve Bannon, and they're calling him a Nazi and anti-Semite. Now, first of all, never make a mistake on this show. Do not make a mistake. Let me look in the camera and tell you something, okay? I love each and every one of you, but the biggest mistake you can make is call me a racist. I don't know about Steve Bannon, all right? Because I was used to this time of the year where, in the first grade, where I had to, hey, why is the little Jewish kids, why don't they want the Christmas tree? All right, in my class, okay? So I went to school with the little Jewish kids, all right? The black kids, okay? The white kids. Don't make that mistake. That would anger me. But anyhow, I'm going somewhere with this. They're talking about, Mitt Romney showed up, all right? They're talking about, General Mathis. They're talking about, Jeff Sessions. These are all the things that their head is spinning off. But here's the problem. Here's the reality of the problem. This is where it lies. There's 4,000 jobs. They're coveted jobs, all right? There's 4,000 jobs that go with an administration. That's just roundabout, all right? Then you have your regulars that have their resume always ready, okay? They have their resumes always ready to go into an administration. They're the regulars. And what they do, like George W. Bush and what these people do, Hillary Clinton, what they do is they go through the regulars and they get the jobs. They're the regulars, all right? Donald Trump is not doing that. So there's 4,000 coveted jobs, all right, that go with this administration of winning, all right? Hillary Clinton, do you realize every one of these media outlets have 3 cousins, 2 brothers, 1 sister, 1 uncle, 1 aunt, somebody, a relative somewhere that's not getting a job? I'm serious. I mean, do you not realize that Andrea Mitchell probably had 3 nieces that were going to get a job in the Clinton administration? Ain't happening. Do you realize that? Do you realize that half the people at CNN probably got nieces, nephews, daughters, you know, so on, right down the line? Ain't going to happen. So first of all, they can't take that, okay? Number 2, Hillary Clinton was supposed to have a we dominate, no white males, women dominate, no white males, a diverse, okay? Now, I'm not telling you that Donald Trump will not have anybody from the LGBTQRZF community. I just added the extra letters because God knows every day they add a different letter, and I just want to make sure I run them all by, you know. But Donald Trump, I'm not saying he won't have anybody in the LGBTQ community, okay? I'm not saying he won't. I'm not saying the world will end if he, has somebody. But that will not be the criteria to the job. See, the Democrats, they wanted all women. Hey, I'm telling you, the top, okay? Remember when Mayor Ed Koch, just saying, but you remember when Mayor Ed Koch was accused, or it was said that he was gay. New York City Mayor Ed Koch was gay. Remember that? Okay. Well, there was a big protest because there was groups, gay rights groups, that wanted to make gay as part of the litmus test to candidates. Okay, and Ed Koch would not accept that. He would not accept that. He never would. He said, I will not make that part of the decision in answering any questions as far as the candidate's concerned. So here's the reality, okay? Hillary Clinton was going to stack the place with gay, lesbian, or both. I mean, transgender, is that both? Okay, whatever. She was going to I don't care. This is not about whether it's right or wrong or anything like that. She was going to stack the place with gay, lesbian, black, women. I mean, you were not supposed to see any white men. It would be worse than a school gun-free zone. I'm serious. The odds of seeing a white man around the White House or the administration, I mean, I'm serious. That has got them all spinning off the hook. White men, all right? And maybe they're not gay. And maybe they're not transgender, okay? Just saying, okay? I hear the New York style attitude with Donald Trump is on the sheet, the application is whack jobs, please do not apply. All right, and that's got the media's head spinning off. So they're losing the 4,000 jobs, okay, that they were all going to get. All right, there was media, oh my God, there was so much liberal left, okay, liberal left whack jobs all across this country that already had their resumes ready that are not getting the job. The place was supposed to be full of gay, lesbian, black, women, transgenders, the list goes on. Donald Trump's actually interviewing people, and he's going to put in the best people for the job. Now, another thing is going on over here. The other thing that's going on is, remember, first of all, the media acts like they don't know. The media acts like they don't know that they don't know what business is. They have no idea. They have no idea what the business world is like. But the media just has no idea. Folks, I need to remind you, because the media will not. Donald Trump was a private citizen that owned a business in this country. A private business. Okay? Donald Trump was a private citizen, never been elected to anything, that owned a business and still does in this country. Donald Trump has children that are in the business that help run and operate the business. So that's the reality. Donald Trump met with the Prime Minister of Japan, and Ivanka was in the room at the meeting at some time. The media says this could be the Clinton Foundation on steroids. No, folks, Donald Trump's not going around the world, and he's not going around the world and trying to steal money or extort money from governments for favors. He's not done that. He's not done anything crooked with the Trump Enterprises companies around the world. This is nothing. This is nowhere near. So when the media tells you, oh, this is the Clinton Foundation on steroids, no. Or could this be as concerning as the Clinton Foundation? No, absolutely not. He's a private business owner, folks. And see, the American people know that, and they don't care. Only the media cares, all right? Well, it's understood that he wants people to stay at his hotel, ambassadors, when they come to Washington, D.C. Well, now there's why he ran. That's exactly why he ran. Because he knows if he spent $100 million of his own money or whatever he spent and flew his plane and didn't use the taxpayers' money to fly all over the country, and if he did all that and spend all that and take a year away from his private business, he could open the old post office in Washington, D.C., and he could make all the ambassadors stay there at $250 a night, or maybe $300 a night, and he could have it paid off in 4 years in his first term. There's an idea. He owns a business, folks. Don't let that. Do not let that mess you up. Now, before I go to break, I'm going to come back and I'm going to do a segment called The White Men That Lied to You. This is presented, produced, and brought to you by Barack Hussein Obama. And it's the white men. This, to me, could be one of the most important things that's happening. I'm not making light of General Mathis. Not making light. I understand all of the policy things that have to be done. But this one right here is a segment I call White Men That Lied to You or Lie to You. Produced, brought to you by, backed, put right out there from Barack Hussein Obama. Okay? And what I think is one of the biggest things that's happening. Let me look around here for a minute. Okay? Let me see. We got a freeze warning. Governing versus ruling. We're going to talk. Chuck Schumer. I know you're all out there saying Chuck Schumer. Folks, don't get nervous. The Democrats are running anybody in. Okay? Anybody in they can to say, Donald Trump, come over and work with us. Really? We're going to work with Donald Trump. No, Schumer, they do not have the power, folks. The Democrats do not have the power. If the Republicans need not put up with anything, okay? The real reason Dems lost Chuck Schumer is not what you tried to sell on TV this weekend. Oh, you know what my new favorite song is, Cole?
What?
No Trump, no KKK, no fascist, USA. No Trump, no KKK, no fascist, USA. That's my new song.
That's your new song?
Yeah. Green Day. Yeah, that's what they did last night on some whack job music award. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, and I know Hamilton, you know, I could care less. You know what? You go, Mike Pence is the man. Okay, that's the man right there. He is in there making calls, all right? I couldn't be happy. I'm thankful for Mike Pence. There, Thanksgiving week just keeps getting better. I'm thankful that Mike Pence is the vice president-elect of the United States. But you know what? If you go to Broadway and you're amongst a bunch of an elitist jackasses, all right? And you got elitist whack jobs up there on stage spinning around, and that's what happens, you know, just say, hey, you know what? Everybody's entitled to what they want to say. Mike Pence handled it like a pro, okay? White people who lied to you. Okay. Ivanka sat in on the Japanese private. That's something I want to talk about with me. Media knows nothing about business. We talked about that. Here's one I want to follow up today. Will Barack be back? I know you're saying, but you're passing up. He was in Peru or whatever, and he did a press conference, and he badmouthed America, and he said this about America. Look. He's been trashing us for 8 years. He has been holding press conferences all around the way. He's a real coward. He can't say it to your face. He has to run halfway around the world. I understand that. I'm at the point I don't want to hear about Barack. You know what? Chuck Schumer. Let's see. Infrastructure. Folks, I don't want conservatives to get nervous about a $1 trillion infrastructure bill. We're going to talk about that. I don't want you to get nervous about it. Trump will go to the people. I'm going to explain that later. Let's see, 35,000 in Michigan. I'm going to explain that later. Yep. I'm going to take a brief break. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. I see white people. Coming in and out of Trump Tower, I see white people. Just in and out. White people everywhere you look. We come back. I want to bring something home for you. I want you to watch when we come back. Hey, let me tell you another thing. All right? We're running, you need to go to YouTube. Here's how you do this, folks. Go to fetchyournews.com. Go in the far right-hand corner, okay? Up there in the top right-hand corner, or over here, or over there, and find the YouTube channel. It says a YouTube. You click there and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Send emails out, mass emails to all your friends that say, subscribe to this YouTube channel, all right? That's number one. Number two, Facebook. Our symbol up there, like our Facebook page. Send mass emails out saying, hey, you got to like these people, Fetch Your News. Like the Facebook page, okay? We are coming to you live in three different streams at this time. Facebook Live, okay? YouTube, live on YouTube, our YouTube channel, and fyntv.com. There's 3 great opportunities to get to see this show. Yeah, I like that. That's great. All right? What else was I going to say? I don't know. Let's go to break. I'll figure it out. As soon as we come back, 3 white people that lie to you, and Obama said it's okay.
looking for in a vehicle, start your search at Schottenkirk Ford Jasper. We've simplified the process so you can move on to what matters, your family.
Circuit World, brand name merchandise at unbelievably low prices. Furniture, appliances, and electronics. Circuit World is locally owned and operated, serving the tri-state area. Circuit World has highly trained professionals to help. Visit your hometown Circuit World today. 3 locations in Georgia, Ellijay, Blue Ridge, and Blairsville, Franklin, and Murphy, North Carolina. No credit checks, so let Circuit World deliver to you today.
El Rey and Ellijay.
El Rey Mexican Restaurant.
Family owned and operated and a local favorite for families, parties, and meetings.
Great prices.
Friendly service and delicious Mexican cuisine.
Patio dining available.
Come sing in Carlos's Cantina every Friday 9 to 1.
Eat in or take away.
Same location for 14 years. Open 7 days at the corner of Maddox Drive and 515. North Georgia's favorite Mexican cuisine. El Rey and Ellijay.
Better days ahead. This is the big one. The 20% off MSRP model year-end clearance at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. With huge savings over $3,600 off the redesigned Malibu. Now just $20,400. Save over $8,600 off Silverado Crew Cab LT. Now just $33,500. 20% off new Chevys. Right here, right now. At Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Better days ahead. Days Chevrolet. Find new roads.
I'm Sheriff Dane Kirby, and I'll stand up for you.
I'm Stacy Nicholson, Sheriff of Gilmer County, and I will stand up for you.
Stand up and speak out. No matter how rich, cool, talented you believe yourself to be, how you treat people ultimately tells all. I am Allison Sosby, District Attorney, and I'll stand up for you.
Pizza Hut makes great pizza, but they can't tell you what a gift it is. I can. They took a grilled cheese and combined it with stuffed crust pizza. To think, I almost wasn't here to try it.
How did you?
It's not important, Jen. What's important is that I watched the sunrise this morning. Then I got to stand in a room filled with this pizza. And later I'll stare at the ocean. Or maybe I'll learn Russian. Or listen to jazz. Or try my hand at needlework. Or open a door for a beautiful woman. Or read a human interest story, or make dessert wine, or ride a wild horse, or experiment with watercolors. Eat every slice like it's your last, especially you, Doug. Especially Doug, right? You care about Doug. The grilled cheese stuffed crust pizza, proof that no one outpieces the Hut.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East Ellijay. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in Ellijay, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
What you gonna
And we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Remember, you can watch us on Facebook Live, like our Facebook page. You can also watch on our YouTube channel and fyntv.com. You know, I got a text message. Keep an eye on the text message. I'm thankful for all my friends, all right? There you go. There you go. I'm thankful for all my friends. And then I got a message, Trump won and God loves us. Okay, I like that one. Trump won and God loves us. Okay. All right, now let's get serious. Are you not tired? See, the American people, Schumer and these people do not understand. We're going to go a different direction. Nobody is going today. Nobody is going this direction today, okay? Now, are you not tired of, you sit there and you say, how can they look right at us and lie? I mean, do you realize one of the problems, okay, that the millennials are having, all right? And one of the problems we have with our children, among many, okay, is they don't know what the truth looks like. I'm serious, folks. They have no idea what the truth looks like. They don't understand the truth. They don't know what it looks like. They don't know how to recognize it. To the point that even Mark Zuckerberg at Facebook said he's going to try to root out and put an end to phony news, okay, or phony stories. This is very serious. Your children do not recognize the truth. That's one of the top things that have. When I interviewed people, all right, on exit polling, Donald Trump came through, and that he did with the media also. Everybody doesn't share this. One of the big reasons that a lot of people voted for Donald Trump, they would say he was brutally honest. Brutally honest. Okay? Something I most enjoy. Brutally honest. Now, do you think that Donald Trump is going to change? You've made a mistake. If you think he's not going to be brutally honest with the American people and come out and say, this is what I found, you've made a mistake. But that is the thing that the ruling class, the Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, far left, progressives, let's see, if they could call, no, we won't go there. The socialists, the far left, the Saul Alinsky group, all the above, the community organizers, anything else I can put in there, the ruling class believes in lying to you, looking right at you and lying. And Barack Obama did it as well as anybody, and he commissioned it by no other than white people. Okay, remember this, and this is somewhere we're going with this, okay? Remember this guy here, our first picture there. Who we got there? Our first picture. I put them in order. So remember the ones I just gave you over the break?
Oh, lost my mouse.
Well, you weren't paying attention?
No, I was paying attention. My mouse went on that other screen.
Your mouse. You lost your mouse?
Nope, it's right here. Okay.
Okay. Remember the first one? Robert Gibbs. Remember that? Rush called him Fibs. Robert Fibs. Robert Gibbs. Remember that? Let's see, looks a little white to me. In fact, he looks awful damn white. Okay, Robert Gibbs, remember? Just come right out and lie to you. I mean, right through the Obamacare days, right through everything. I mean, just look at you and lie. Yes, you can have your doctor if you want your doctor. I mean, Robert Gibbs, remember this? This is the first, right out of the box. You look at the TV and say, but you're lying. And you think, Obama, really, you want him to come out and lie to the American people? They just look at you and lie. Absolutely no truth coming out of the White House at all. Valerie Jarrett, the whole works. Now, we don't have time to get in the State Department. We're going to go straight out of the White House. See, this is the White House press secretary room. This is a conduit to the President of the United States. This is the person that comes out that represents the President of the United States on, basically daily. It gives the media sitting out there, lie after lie after lie to the American people, and they've had it. You see, I'm going to say 40 years old. Now, I'm going to get in trouble here, but, why not start Monday like that, right? I'm off Thursday and Friday. I'm just going to pack it all in 3 days. Why not? Look at that. So let's say 40 and over. If you're 40 and over, there's still a point that you may recognize a lie. You may say, how can you look at the camera and lie to us? How do these white people do it? Hey, he's white. I'm just saying. White guy. Now, moving right along, we have this guy here. The next guy. Oh, that's Jay Carney. Oh, he looks white as hell to me. That's uno dos white guy. Second white guy, come right out and lie to you. Just lie. Carney, just lie. Just look you in the eye and lie. You didn't see that. No, it didn't happen. I'm nothing but a liar. Benghazi lie. Everything lie. Just lie all the damn time. Every word out of their mouth. Where is it coming from? The White House. Folks, get ready. Get ready for brutally honest. This is nothing but a no good liar. They're liars. The ruling class, they lie. They lie to their people. They lie to their subjects. They're nothing but a bunch of liars on everything. Oh, they come out, the economy's great. Well, just lie. Just lie and say it didn't happen. Okay, now this brings us up to, who we got next? Another white guy. We're 3 for 3. These are white guys.
Captain Obvious.
Huh?
I said, okay, Captain Obvious.
Captain Obvious. White guys, that's right. 3 for 3. And guess what we are? 3 for 3, a liar. Just a no good liar. Looks at the camera, looks at the American people, a conduit from the White House staff, from the President of the United States, a liar, right from your press room. It's yours. 3 no good liars. Absolute lie every breath they draw. If he's there for an hour today, he will lie for an hour about something. They all will. And guess what? They're white and they're men. And they were sanctioned by Barack Obama. Let's go right in there and lie to them. Just lie. All right, now, wait a minute. Don't go nowhere, Cole. So, all these 3 guys, these people just come out and lie to you. All right, we've had 8 years of that. Do you realize your kids, okay, have had 8 years of a lying president that commissions people, approves it to come out and lie to the American people? Yes, absolutely. Your kids cannot identify the truth. Cannot. Donald Trump's going to fix that because he's going to identify the truth. Now, this has not been confirmed, but you just seen the white guys, okay? My hope today is this is the next person. Now, wait, stay with me. You see these white guys, direct connect from the White House, direct connect. That's what the White House press room is. Well, you go out, you're a conduit of information, okay, from the White House, from the President of the United States. So you're supposed to be his spokesperson, okay? The White House press secretary, his spokesperson. This is what the president says. This is the way the president looks at it. This is what the president is telling you, the American people. Lies. All lies. But that's getting ready to change because I'm going to explain to Joe Scarborough, I'm going to explain to Brzezinska, or whatever her name is. She just sits there and sighs for an hour, okay, just taken back. Jeff Sessions, We're in a mess. Okay? This is what's getting ready to happen. Go to our next one. Tell me you're not pulling for Laura Ingraham to be the White House press secretary. Tell me, first of all, she's white. She is white. That's a down. That's a negative. Can't help it, folks. According to the media, that is a negative. But she is a woman, but because she's a conservative, that wipes woman completely out. You know, have you noticed that? I mean, they're all about women, all about women, all about women. But as soon as you say you're a conservative woman, that wiped it all out. I mean, being a woman was useless now.
Hit the brakes.
Hit the brakes, man. That's over. Okay? Now, she's a woman. We're hearing, and I heard her answer on the panel yesterday on one of the news shows Sunday. I heard her answer. I for one think she is, and I think that's the picture of her at the RNC convention. But I'm getting ready to show another one. Not yet, Cole. Cole gets a little mouse trigger happy. He gets mouse trigger happy sometimes. I got to back him off he gets trigger happy. Makes me nervous around here. Yeah. Okay? Anyhow, I think she's at the RNC convention here. But what if, get ready, folks, this person comes to the White House press room and actually looks at the American people and tells the truth? What if Donald Trump sends her in there with the truth? Okay? You think the media's head spinning off. Now, what if they come out and she actually has the truth and tells the American people the truth after what we've been through for 8 years and nothing but lies from this White House? What if this White House sends out the truth through this nice lady? I tell you what, that's on my prayer list, okay? Now, tell me you don't like this. This is, not yet, Cole, wait. This, you know the media, you're sitting out there and you're like, who told you to ask that stupid question? The media's sitting out there asking, really? That's the stupid question who asked that stupid question, right? So here is the official look. Not yet, Cole. Not yet. Here is the official look that Laura Ingraham is going to give the left, progressive, whack job media when they ask a stupid question. Go ahead, Cole. That's it right there, folks. That's it. Really? Really? You asked me that? Really? Really? That's what you had today? Folks, the media is not ready for the truth. It's going to come out of the Trump White House. It's going to come to the press office, and it's going to come to the American people, and we will be through. If this lady, because let me tell you what I do know about this lady, and I don't really know her. I've listened to her show a couple times, several times. I've listened to her on talk shows, and let me tell you what I do know about this woman here. I feel I could say to you, the American people, if the White House would even ask, and this is where I'm going with this segment here, if the White House, being Donald Trump, Priebus, or Steve Bannon, okay, would even ask this woman to come to the American people, that White House press room, and lie, it's not going to work. Because I'm going to tell you something, she will look back at them and say, absolutely not. I'm not going and lie to the American people. I'm not going out there, and you're not using me. See, you're not using me to convey your lies to the American people. I won't be used. But how about Gibbs, Carney, and Ernst? All those white guys just look at you and lie and do not care at all. No matter what they're told to do, this lady's not going to. That's just, to me, they're talking, we're going to get to General Mathis, Mad Dog Mathis. We're going to get there. We're going to get to all of those right now, we promise. But to me, My thing is our children not recognizing the truth and the audacity and nerve of the ruling class, okay, the ruling establishment, okay, the kingdom, the queen and her king, all the above, whatever, the ruling class lying to the people, the masses. It ended on election night, and it will continue to end. I'm going to tell you how Donald Trump's going to get his message through. I'm going to tell you how Donald Trump's going to get what his cabinet he wants. I'm going to tell you how Donald Trump is going to keep, no matter how controversial people think they sound, his promises to the American people as soon as we get back. Come on, put that on your prayer list, folks. Laura Ingraham as press secretary. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. North Georgia's only live online morning show. Cole, take us to break. And we're back. Yes, we're at Trump Tower here this morning. We're at Trump Tower watching who comes in and out the door, because God knows the media is not going to tell you the truth about anything going on. Hey, remember, I know you don't like it out there, but I am an anti-compromise kind of guy. I know you don't like it. You're not understanding this, okay? Yes. Oh, you mean you haven't seen on, I love this one, okay? You mean you haven't seen that on Facebook where if somebody draws a 6 and they're standing over here and somebody standing over here sees a 9 and somebody standing over here sees a 6. Have you seen that? Mm-hmm. I can't stand that. That gets on my nerves. Yeah. I mean, what are you just trying to tell me? People see things different? Is that what it is? Yep. Because I'm trying, folks. I'm really trying here. People see things different. Look, I understand all too well. People do see things different. I understand that. And but I do not want to compromise, okay? I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. We're North Georgia's only live online morning show. We are now streaming live on Facebook, so find our Facebook page. Like us on Facebook. Also, please share our page with your friends, and our YouTube channel, become a subscriber on our YouTube channel today, and we're streaming there and fyntv.com. Okay, I can't get the pictures I want. Let me give you a couple of brief highlights. They are probably, I'm going to say, close to, if you're out there and you're anywhere in the United States and you have seen the satellite images on the Weather Channel or any of your local news, because it has made national news all across the United States, the smoke coming from our wilderness areas. There's so many fires through western North Carolina. The one closest to us here in Ellijay and Blue Ridge and those areas is what they call the Rough Ridge Fire, okay? And I'd like to hear from you, 706-889-9700. I have been told that if we had been doing some controlled burns throughout the years, this would not be quite the problem it is, so that's something that needs to be discussed. But they say the Rough Ridge Fire was started by a lightning strike. The last night they had at their command center in Fannin County at the powerhouse, they have some information people there. If you walked in the front, they have some information people at the front. And just say, hey, can I ask a couple questions? They're very nice. They'll answer any question. So if you weren't able to make the open house last night from 6 to 8, which I'm going to say probably had about 1,000 people there, I would not be shocked to say 1,000 people showed up for that last night, the open house. What they did is they took groups, about 15 or 20 at a time, to different areas in there to show you how they have it set up. They have maps outside. They post updated maps, so if you just want to go up and see the status of the fire on the maps, you're welcome to walk up there. You can find it on the internet also, but you're welcome to go up there and look at the status of the maps they have at the command center. They're posted outside. Then you go inside, they have a finance area. As of yesterday, the lady in charge of the finance area said that this one fire, the Rough Ridge fire, has cost taxpayers $4.3 million as of yesterday, $4.3 million. Now the finance area is all set up because what they do is if they have to hire people when they come into an area, if they have to hire people, local people, if they have to rent local equipment, if they have to rent copiers, whatever they have to do, buy provisions, water, whatever it may be, they're ready for it, and they can process and make the payments right there for everything that has to be done. So then you go over and they have another area there where they have a safety area where all of the firefighters are going through making sure they're up to all their safety training, and the EMTs are there that would go in and out of the woods. And right there they have the nutrition area where they have certain people that pack the firefighters' lunches and meals to take out with them. They're very high calorie counts because the firefighters are working 16 straight hours, many of them working 16 straight hours going out, not coming back for 16 hours. So they got a whole meal center area set up. Then they have their aerial center where they can see over the top and where their planes are flying and their helicopters are going in, dropping water, and these, I forget the names of it, these pods that they drop to help disperse liquid to put out the fires. I forget exactly what that is, but then they have the different commands. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Is that the cloud cover? Yeah, you can see right there the cloud cover. Good job there, Cole, on that. And you can see right around Atlanta, LaGrange. Look at the total area. Athens, that's Athens, Atlanta, the total area of the cloud cover, or the smoke, not cloud, smoke. That is a satellite image of the smoke. Now, that being said, go ahead and take that down. Then they have another area for the aerial views. They have a meteorologist right there on staff that sends up the weather balloons, okay, that can tell them what's going on, where the winds are shifting. There's a meteorologist on staff. There's a command table where they come in, they do briefings of where they're trying to contain the fire. So, as of last night, the fire is 30% contained. My understanding, and I don't want to give you misinformation, one of the things about the fire is if we were not in a situation where the pressure, and I'm not a meteorologist or cannot do weather, but if the pressure, low pressure or whatever it is trapping the smoke down, okay, if it was not doing that, most fires, the smoke raises straight up and just dissipates out into cloud cover. And when they have fires much like this, sometimes you don't even smell the smoke. But because of the weather and the pressure or whatever, it is keeping it trapped, and it's just laying and moving out amongst. They hope by the end of this week that the most of the smoke will be gone. They hope that most of the smoke will be gone, or what is troubling you with the smoke, the density of it will be gone by the end of the week. They have this contained, 30% put out. They have it contained. It's more right now, they're managing this fire. There's not a concern at this time. Which one's that one, Cole?
Chattanooga. It's a side-by-side comparison. Can you throw it up?
Yeah, is that with the smoke?
Yep, see.
Yeah, so that's Chattanooga right now.
That was
So that's actually the top one is on a clear day, and right now the bottom one's what it looks like with the smoke.
Yep, that was taken in July, and this was taken yesterday.
So that's Chattanooga you see on the screen. The top one was taken in July, and the bottom one, the same exact view, was taken yesterday, right?
Correct.
There you go. That's what we've been dealing with. I know, look, it's very serious. If you have a respirator, if you're using inhalers, if your eyes are troubling you, headaches, sinuses, whatever it may be careful with this smoke. They're hoping by the end of the week that the smoke will clear out. They feel the fire is not grown over, because a lot of people are wondering if it's gone to the tops of the trees. The fire is not grown over 5 foot tall basically anywhere. If you're concerned about the wildlife, they said last night the wildlife is the first to know. Don't worry, they leave. And these people are the gold team. They're called the gold team, the United States Forest Service gold team. So they're in here. They work 14-day shifts. There's about 200. There was 300 and some, but they're down to 200 now. They work 14-day shifts, and then then they're off so many days and maybe go to another fire. So the fire has not been up over 5 feet, basically. It's burning off the ground. So what is basically a fire that started by lightning and is more turning into kind of a controlled burn. Not reporting that, but that's what it's turning into, because maybe we should have controlled burns more often. And it's just burning up the ground debris right now is what it's doing. And the wildlife has left. They said the wildlife in several areas is going to start coming back immediately, and it's going to be better for them because it's going to burn off all the leaves, and they'll be able to find acorns, and they'll be able to find plenty of food, and it will actually be better, they say, in some ways for the wildlife when they come back in, because it'll be cleared out for them, and they will be able, they'll be okay. The big thing is they're looking for this to be done. This particular fire, the Rough Ridge fire, November 30th is the date they have that this fire will be completed, put out, and the only thing they feel they'll have is what they call hot spot fires, okay, where leaves fall into hot spots is the only thing. I got a text here. I want to make sure I didn't mess. Okay, I didn't miss. So the Rough Ridge fire, right now there's no homes that are under threat or that they're concerned about right now. There's no residence that they think is going to catch on fire. But the burn ban is in place, folks. The burn ban is serious. Absolutely no burning outside at all. Your leaves, debris, your trash, nothing. The burn ban, and you will be fined. There'll be fines. So we'll put some more pictures up today, and we'll keep you up on that. But November 30th is the day they feel they'll have the Rough Ridge, right? Rough Ridge fire completely done. And they have it contained now, and they have it sectioned off now. So that's a little of that. Now, let me go ahead and stay with me here. I want to go ahead and take a break so I can come back and wrap up the show as I do. I've got some last minute things I want to make sure we go over this morning before we close. George will be in here at 10 o'clock from 10 to 11, and then I'll be back tomorrow at 8. Yeah. All right. What is this up here? Okay. Shop small. November 26th, right, Cole?
Yep.
November 26th. Hey, we're at Trump Tower. I'm trying to see if Ted Cruz goes in and out. Reports Ted Cruz was in and out of there the other day. Huffington Post, highway to hell. Dem set to play ball with Don. Oh no, okay. He's not pivoting. Oh my God. Transition wreck. This is the Huffington Post. Trump team MIA at Justice, Energy, and Transportation. It's a total wreck. Again, I'm on board with that train, even if it wrecks. I'm your host, BKP. I'll be there if we go off the track somewhere with it. Take us to break, Cole.
No matter what you're looking for in a vehicle, start your search at Schottenkirk Ford Jasper. We've simplified the process.